It's just kind of dark in here for me. So looking at this, which is the black screen with the outline, it looks so bright back there. It's not in this reality view versus your guys. That looks so bright, but it's about to be sundown in about half an hour or an hour, you know. So peaceful, beautiful music. Feed my people is my message. I've been bored today. I've been bored the last couple of days, and I was crying today. And I don't know exactly why. You know, I'm one of those type of people that do that. I get that I'm a conduit situation, helping out, transmit the energy through me situation. I was watching this, and that's what it sparked. Really, I think now they come to thinking about it. Watching this movie, I just didn't finish it. Like I knew how the ending was going to be. It was like, oh God. It was called William Tell. Yeah, it's a good movie. Now, this movie called William Tell, it brought back ideas like, dude, this is all battling concept and treating people wrong like that. Like, this is so bad. This is bad. Horrible just to see it happen and witnessing the concept of, hey, are you going to stand up and fight, or are you going to be a coward and join the king type thing? You know, that kind of treachery. If you guys go see the movie, it's available. I watched it on Hulu. But the point that I'm coming to terms with right now is, after watching as much as I did of the movie, I've been thinking through the movie and what the hell we're all doing. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done with the movie. What else to do now? Got to contemplate about some things. I had to fold my laundry, so I just finished doing that. And what came to me was feed my people. I guess because I'm like a mouthpiece and people will listen, this will probably be one, if not one of past first set of movies or videos or whatever I'm going to be doing. Vlogging, Mac rambles, I don't know what to call this. I always thought about that idea. But I have so much wisdom and I'm here to put it in documentation form so all of you guys can catch on to it and regurgitate it in your own timing. Because that's what seems to be going on. See, everyone wants to be all fast-paced. And I get the concept for social media gone live is, what are you doing now? And I know that, just a moment. Tool from antiquity. Very good. You know what? I might just turn that on because I don't want to. Oh, that's one bit light on. Because I don't like that. I like to sit in darkness, but when I need people, when I feel like I want to watch and have people see me, I don't need to be the bright spark all the damn time. I need to have light around me. And I did lost train of thought, which is okay because I had an itch. I just had to go. That's what I'm saying. Tools of antiquity, like getting back scratcher, like one of those metal ones. I had a fan. I got a set, but I got a fan one that I like to use, and it's like because it's spread out. It's like a rake. It's like a fan, but it's more tight. Like that feels so good. I got this different one that looked like a hand, a claw, and stuff, and other ones. It's pretty cool, but it's like I like that one the best. But anyways, I'm an authentic kind of person. I just am this way. And that's what people have lost, is authenticity, and they're moving way too fast. I used to feel this way myself. Not the authenticity, but I used to feel that I was moving way too fast. And I needed to calm down, slow down. So through the practicing of conscious magic, the shamanic work that I do, my own void magic, I would actually call it. It's conscious magic, but the subgenre I would call it would be sorcery or void magic or something. I don't know, man. And that's what I'm crafting myself for my own ritual stuff that I want to do. It's just my own thing. And no, it's not no cult. It's not like somebody can do anything with it. It's my own thing. And that's what I'm learning. I'm actually not, well, it's through remembrance, but in the human now, I'm learning this. That, A, it's about crafting your own techniques from all other sources and your own sources, right? And you cultivate something different, something that's a blend, a mix, that would work best for the whatever situation you're going through now. And this is what we always do as soul. We are soul. You know, I'm just saying the word soul as in what a soul is and what it represents, being a spark of intelligence from God. I guess you want to define it, it is that, like, it is intelligence, it is awareness, but it's also intelligent awareness. So it's more than just awareness, I find, that a soul would be. Because us, being a human, we're aware, but we have intelligence. That's what it is. We have intelligence, but we're not aware off the bat. We have to gain awareness of whatever through study, experience, putting things together, critical thinking, pondering and wandering, and then going from there through the imagination process. You gain concepts of we gain concepts of creativity, and it's all because of love. If I hate something or someone, I'm not creating. I'm just like regurgitating or something, I guess. You know, I guess that's what it is. I'm stuck in the mud. I'm rolling my wheels, right? But I'm stuck in the mud, just spinning around. Like I'm moving fast, but I'm not going anywhere. It's that kind of concept. Or the other way around is like you're advancing. You're actually climbing. You're not even in the mud, but if you ever got good, even before getting in the mud, you're coming along this mud hole, and then you just slide across it instead of, oh shit, you slow down. Oh, she got stuck. Oh crap, it's hard, heavy to get out. That's the problem people when they do driving. And there's that kind of idea. Because you see something like a dip, you want to slow down so you don't cross it. Or you have to cross it, but you want to make sure you don't hit it right. And when it's icy out, I'm using that example. So instead of, going over it, kind of like almost a glide. Like let off the brake and just glide over it. Like that, it's like the idea of going over a railroad track. You just glide over it. Why would you brake while you're trying to go over something that's in your way? No, you got a wheel, and it's gonna hit something. It's straight. It's gonna grab and hook onto it. So there's that kind of concept there. So instead of braking and then slowing down too far enough where you hit the thing and now it's hard to climb out of the hole, you can just glide over it, but just lay it off the gas. Maybe slow down just enough and coast over. It's that kind of concept that you do with anything, because you're doing that with experience, awareness. But intelligence would be, okay, I see a caution with that same thing. What am I going to do? I'm going to think about slowing down to avoid it or go around it. But if I have to go over it, slow down, because you see people do it. Intelligence, because it's a repeat, right? So you're learning from somewhere else because you don't know it. Learning. But if you just automatically pick up things, or concepts come to you and things else within you click, that's remembrance. But it doesn't, remembrance is coming from connecting points, thinking critical, stopping and looking back as a picture. Like, hey, what the heck is going on over there? I don't know, because it's not that it's just you caught it. It was in your awareness because it's meant to be at the time. So if you let it go pass on, it may come up again if it's necessary for your, because it's a signal of the soul. Your soul's telling you, hey, I'm getting your attention. Same thing is, your soul, God, your higher self, God directly, the universe, Earth. They all give you hints through subtle changes of whatever. Things change in your, vicinity, like the climate. You feel that, and you sense that. And then you go back and in yourself, you should go within yourself. What does this mean for me? And that's what I've been doing the last 3 years. A lot stronger than what I have been late in the past. Because usually what I'm doing in the past is I'm just like doing this kind of thing, but with myself and trying to figure my own issues out, and I do. And then I ponder why other people would have issues, and it's like the same issue that somebody else has always been having. It's never my issue. And I always wondered, I was always trying to figure this out. And I come to thinking, lately, years-wise, it's like, well, it's a repeat loop, right, that they're experiencing. And I may have experienced loops, in the past. And I think that was just something that just did there, just for some frequency thing. I think the my video camera just did something. And I've been on here 16 minutes, 15 minutes so far. I feel good. I thought about getting another hit of the green here, because I'm using some oil resin off of this that I got out of the pipe itself. And it's good, mellow. But feed my people, and this is what is the message for me today, hence why I'm doing this. And I think this is something that will be good. It won't be like a daily thing. This right here will not be something daily. I'm authentic, it's just on the spot, right? And that's what God, I feel, is actually asking me, maybe not you guys, but I was going to tell you, God's asking us all to do this. Yes, to be authentic, but like what I'm doing, like maybe this is something I'm supposed to do as well, and I like doing this. And of course, no, I don't have everybody's answer, because I'm not sharing the same exact life you are doing. And that's how it is. Ooh, see, there you go. That's exactly it, y'all. That's how I don't know what you're going through and how to solve your problem. You can solve your problem. And that's how I know. I know this. I know this because it makes sense totally. I'm not experiencing your problems. If I may had, and I remember the experience, I can tell you a solution that I did. It may not be the exact solution that I did, because it might be foggy, right? Through remembrance. This is what we do it daily. We share information with each other. It's through remembrance. Just in this human life stuff. Not metaphysical, knowing that what part of God you belong to, who are your ET family members, who are the angels exactly, why are you getting signals, and this means blah blah blah. Why are rocks talking to you? I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, they do, because it's all vibration, and that's why I guess I mentioned that, because there's a story I heard about somebody trying to figure something out where the sheep. Perfect example, but for some reason here, where did his sheep go? Right, the herder's sheep. So he told the mounds, the rocks and the mounds, you will lead me to where my sheep are, because you know where they are. Because he was that in himself, knowing one with the earth. And what happened? Through vibration, the mounds and the rocks, through time and not time, but location had shook, led him to sheep after sheep after sheep. And according to the story, is that the sheep just came out like they just woke up from a nice sleep, and like, oh, hi, master. And like, I don't know. I'm just getting that image. Like, yeah, I know that you got. I'm looking for my sheep. And that's a story. Like, okay, someone is stressed and something's a problem worrying them, right? So instead of being stressed and worrying about them, you calm down. And when you calm down and sit with your own silence and yourself, answers come to you. And that's how this works. It really is. Now you must discern what is the actual answer. This is how I've been told that it works perfectly. I ask something verbally like this, and I get an answer right away. If I don't get an answer, or I get a feeling, or I get like a weird, it's something else, and then a comment, it seems shrewd, rude, like a egoic, then that's what it would more likely it is. It's ego. And because the demons and the entities contact you through ego, right? They can't contact you through God. They can't enter God. There's no fucking way. That's the whole point. They're trying to control soul with mind, because we're all mind. But when you realize that you are mind and you can control your avatar and the outlook by working on yourself inside. So when bad things, I'm saying for an example here, when bad things happen to you or around you, you're just with a smile. See trash on the ground? I gripe sometimes with other things. Oh man, this is cool, they need to throw it away, and I go about my business. This is public trash I see in public stores around the, outside in the parking lot, right? I'd be nice enough to pick it up. I put carts away that are in the middle of the street sometimes, or just off on the side, and it could be in a cart area. Sometimes I would gripe about it. But I'm doing it, but yet again, if I carried more of the happier tune with it, it would be better. People and things notice that type of behavior. Hence, that happens, things change because you are changing it. That's the whole concept of conscience magic, right? For all is mind. And that's the whole point. Maybe that's the whole reason why we have concepts of synchronicities, things that line up and match up to what we have expected in some kind of weird way, or we may have been planned it and expected it, but it showed up, and it's like, well, it did show up, not how I wanted it or we wanted it, whoever. If you're in a group or you're like me, knowing your true total self, and you call yourself us, we, because you know you're a trinity. And that's the whole concept why, hey, God's been telling me now, feed my sheep, fuckface. Okay. Alright, Dad. Alright, Mom. I got you guys. Good for you. Fuck you too. I mean, it's that I'm comical with it, and that's the whole thing. And that's why it's a great relationship, because it's my personal take on how I deal with the world and deal with the external and deal with God itself. I've always dealt with that. And knowing who myself is, it's great. And that's best. That's authenticity. I think that's going to be it for the video. That's what I have to say. Take this information. If it resonates, apply it in some kind of way. Ask me questions. Personally, send me a message. If you must, it's long, if it's too long, because I do that. I like to write, because I like to get my full message at the time out. But that's the thing I don't do anymore. I don't rush into it. Because it's really a feeling that you must get it out urgently. Like this could have been different. But it's not how it may have been in the past. Because I care too much now. No, I can't say too much. I care a lot. I definitely have changed. And because of my inner change, my outer world is the expression of that change. That's truly what it is, man. So the more people are doing this, and the more people will gravitate towards your own, like me, or things that you're into, then that's what makes us even better, even more appreciated, right? Yeah. I would feel appreciated a lot more. I mean, I have comments, from you all who do your comments and share my content, but that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to like real, tangible, like, yeah, man, pat on the back for sure, man. You know, honesty. People who want to be around you. So I'm at that point now. That's what I'm looking at. Getting my own little soul tribe, whoever they may be. Whatever floats the boat, it matters, you know. We're not sinking anybody's ship. We're not trying to get our own ship sunk. And we're trying to lift everybody out of the water. That's what we're doing. We're getting people out of the water. Or looking to get out, and we're going to show them the way. And you do it by leading you with your own heart. That's really what it is. You manage this, white and black mother, and with the gold father, become the transcendent magus, unify. It's about unification in oneself. We are the temple of God, right? Yes, we are. You guys cannot deny that you are a human vessel that's meant to flourish as the temple of God in a harmonious atmosphere, singing along together. You're not telling me we're not supposed to be doing that. Yeah, some people have their tones lower and some are too high, some are out of tone. And it's okay when they realize when they're out of tone and they choose to get themselves in tone, they will retune themselves and become a part of God's assembly again. That's all it is. We all have our own tune because we're here individualized. But we're all still a part of the grand assembly of God's heaven, except for we're out of tune. And so when we get back in tune, we go right back in the assembly right with everybody else. Until then, we have our own song we're singing. Exploring the world through forgetfulness. Yeah. Weird. And then it's like, but you did this, right? I did this to me, us. We did this for the plan. And I'm just part of the cycle ending and the new usher in the new world type thing. And I'm telling you, this is what you can do. Whatever you choose to live your passionately, whatever you choose to live your passions with compassion, compassionately, you know, however it is you want to do it, go do it. And don't fear, don't doubt, and don't have any denial going through doing that. You know, when it comes to externalization, which is like somebody pushing on you, telling you cannot do this, and you should do that because of whatever, or giving you down, look in yourself. And then, is this the right answer? Where can I, like, that's what I did the other day, how I found some information out. I did like that, like, you know, is this right? Let me look this up. The information I received from somewhere else, and I go look it up, and then I see this article about what I'm exactly asking for out of nowhere. It's a synchronicity. It's an alignment. And I'm like, dude, the more that you're doing, you're practicing within you, whatever you do, well, that you have these things come to you and they happen for you. Because you're in the right place in the right time. Because you're always in the right place in the right time. You just have to accept and realize, yes, you are. Because it's like, wait a minute, I don't like this feeling or whatever. Well, the lesson is that you don't like it, yeah. Well, how are you going to get yourself out of it? Because you ended up stumbling into it. You know, that's that kind of a concept. Because it's like, okay, look at this perfect example before I end this video. It has to be the best example. Everyone didn't get born into this world in a human incarnate form, as a baby, homeless, like bum homeless. I'm starving and I'm sick. No one's been born like that. Yes, there have been people who grew up poor, where they don't have not enough necessities to survive, but they were still raised a certain way. That's the whole I'm questioning. They were raised humble. Most poor people are raised humble. I'm saying those who are like the bums, the scum type, who just the homeless. Not that they're blaming them. I'm just saying for an example, they choose that. Oh, woe is me, help me. That's what I look at it like. That's how I see that. And it's not. I mean, I can't say it's not. I don't like seeing that because I think that they're just trying to be enabled. And there are some people's excuse and others' examples. And that's my point there is not, no, we're not all coming into this world with, oh my God, help me, help please. That concept in us as a baby, that's not a thing. Now it becomes developed because it's a societal thing because we're not strong enough in this vessel. We think we're not strong enough in this vessel to withstand the horrors. But there's some dude, I'm telling you, if I ever did, right? I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I would actually just, like, I don't know, I don't have the experience right here, but I know I have the experience. I got a ring in my ear, just happened to something. Woo. I would go live in the hills with the bears and be, in a cave with the bears and getting, being that woods type man. I just go do it if I had to go do it. I would not be panhandling for life. But that's some people's job in this life may be to be that position. Yes. I have to be reminded of that. That's been put to me. And that's just true. So we cannot blame somebody for the way they are. When we have knowledge and we know is better for us and we think it's like what I'm doing, I sow my seed. I give out the seed, sow it, landed. If it germinates, it does. If it doesn't, it's not meant to be germinated. It's just meant to be a certain way. That's all we're asked to do. And those who gravitate towards this information will, and those who reject it will just reject it and they move on. That's what's glorified about being God. And like, if you comprehend really what God is, it's all just about the experience for God. But the point is, when you see something you feel like it's wrong and you want to stop it, it is a thing in you to feel that and do it, right? You must. Well, you can cower down. Then again, you feel guilty. You didn't do something. And I guess that's why we have a lot of film and artistry stuff that deals with hero and villain and stuff. And that's another whole different thing. And it can go on another day. But there is no hero and villain. There's just choices. Because you got to think about it, who you may have been in ancient past. A bad being, a bad person. Just one. Just pick one. And be like, yeah, I could have been that guy. I could have been that girl. Well, I was this. I feel like that. I feel like this mob. You just feel like a broody energy source. You're just like, all right, I don't do that. I'm just saying, I just feel like something like that all the time. I don't know where it's coming from. Well, it may be part of you that needs to be integrated within you, that is you, that makes you, right? But if it's actually something that's coming from somewhere else, you can just, transmute the energy. And then, if it doesn't work any longer, transmute the energy. You know what I mean? Like, that's the next second step. So if you have something that's going on, and that's what I'm saying, you changed you. to change the outlook of the outside. That's how it works. And then the last thing is the externalization, is what I've been talking about. Stop always asking for help, being enabled, getting your own opinion about how you should live. That's the kind of quality of sovereign authenticity. God's sovereign free. You know, that's just all it is. So, but that's it, guys. Thank you guys for this video. This has been a very pleasant for me. And as I will take this as a great honor being here on this earth with you all in this present moment, in these presents. You know, whatever, however the words are. And we are home. We are well. All is well in the kingdom. And come home. Home is right here. Where you feel that you are meant to be, go. Where your focus flows, goes, your energy will also flow towards that. This is leading you. It wants you to do the best you can. But this is what operates, right? That's the point. And since this is the operating device of this whole thing, and this is what you are here, because you're connected divinely, because we're pillars of light. You want to listen to this more than you do here. A lot of people are meant to, or they feel like they're just okay, whatever, that's on them. They like too much involved in externalization. I've grown to be more accustomed to this serenity of love and joy. This is bliss. My energy stays with me. Your energy will stay with you. Thank you for being with me in this video. May that my words be so much value to you. And if they are, carry them elsewhere. Become the best version of you that you know and you feel from within that you are. You know, it's not about rushing unless that's what you feel like you really have to do. Mostly for me, it's about calming down and slowing down. Because slowing down, you get to think more. You really do. And the more you practice this, the more you practice all of whatever you do daily, the more you become more of it. Yeah. So I love you guys. Take care.